Gearspace. My name is Matt McGlynn. I run Roswell Pro Audio. We're at the NAMM show, January 2024, and I'd like to tell you about a couple of our newer models. So last year we introduced a mic called the Aztec, and it is a 9-pattern tube mic. It's kind of based on the ELAM 251. It's not a clone. We do use a very, very similar circuit, so it's a single triode 6072 based custom transformer, obviously an edge terminated capsule. A lot of extra special stuff that we put in there because we kind of go a little bit crazy about components and really trying to squeeze all the noise out of the power supply and things like that. So that's the Aztec, and it came out last year. I was going to say at this time, but it was April of last year at the NAMM show. And that's a 9-pattern mic, and it's $29.99. And then the other two mics I wanted to mention are part of our Mini K series. So the Mini K series, which I'm hoping that you've heard of, because it's been what we started with and I think what we're probably most known for. Our first mic was the Mini K47, and that came out 2015, something like that. So we've been expanding that line, and for me, the point of the Mini K line is the mics are small, they're easy to use, and they represent kind of best-in-class quality, certainly for the price point. So they're all priced under $400. They're priced under $500. But what you're getting for that is a mic that is assembled, tested, tuned, soldered. Everything is done in California, and using top-notch components. And so the Mini K47X is one of the newer ones, and the Mini K67X is one of the other newer ones. And so the X at the end of that means that's shorthand for transformer. So where the first two mics in that series, the Mini K47, Mini K87, were transformerless, the new ones have a transformer. And it's not just the transformer, it's the entire circuit, but the point of these X models is that they create some harmonic saturation. And as an old engineer friend of mine once said, voices love transformers. And it's not true, though, that you can just stick a transformer in anything. And I know that sounds funny, but I actually get that question via email sometimes, like, can I stick a transformer in whatever? And mic design doesn't really work that way, but what we've done is we've taken a specific circuit design. It's actually an old Neumann circuit design, and we've built it with amazing parts and an oversized transformer. So the transformer that we use in these X models, it barely fits in the mic body. In fact, when we were designing it, I've told this story before, but we had to design a really, really thin mounting shim because the one that we started with, you couldn't put the mic body on because the transformer stood out too far. So anyway, 47X and 67X, two different sonic profiles. The 47 has this nice round upper mid-range response that's amazing on acoustic guitars and on some voices. And then the 67X is a much more neutral voicing, but really nice extended air. And part of the magic of the 67X is that we did a proprietary capsule design and tuning. It's a 67 more or less, but unlike most of them, it doesn't have that rising high frequency response that requires you to roll off the capsule response in the circuit. Because what happens when you do that, and that's a viable way to build a microphone, but you lose all the air. So in the 67X, we just retuned the capsule. So you have a nice flat response with extended air, and the circuit isn't killing the top end. So kind of a unique thing. But anyway, those are some of the new mics. So thanks for checking it out. And we have a lot more detail and some photos of the insides and things like that on the Roswell website. So that's roswellproaudio.com. So come on by, and if you have any follow-up questions, reach out to me directly, and I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.